Hi Audrey, look who's filming in her dorm. Yay, small victories. In this vlog, I have a question for you. I tried making a video about it, and eventually I realized that I don't understand it. And I was hoping that the answer would just come up magically in my ramblings, but it hasn't. So I'm asking you. So to fully explain my question, I'm going to talk about Doctor Who. So surprising, I know. Yaha! So in your last video you talked about manga and anime and how they were sort of put in a different category, partially because of their ridiculousness. But what you didn't talk about is how some movies and TV shows that are live action can be just as ridiculous. Or at least ridiculous in a different way. Oh, Doctor Who. The show that requires not just suspension of disbelief, but defenestration of disbelief. The show that had a villain that was basically a face on a stretched out piece of skin. The show in which a man and a piece of concrete once became canon. The show that had an episode called Vampires in Venice, but it wasn't even about vampires in Venice. It was about alien fish monsters pretending to be vampires in Venice. Amidst of all this ridiculousness, there's one thing that remains a mystery to me. Yes, I know you haven't watched Doctor Who, but you have a basic understanding of it. Have you ever heard someone complain about Doctor Who? I know you have. And what do they say? Oh my god, Rose is so annoying. Martha's just super whiny all the time. It's awful. Doctor was so badly written in the episode, he would never do that. It was so unrealistic. Yeah, that's unrealistic. In a show about an alien who travels around space and time in a blue box that's bigger on the inside. Why are people willing to entirely suspend their disbelief for the plot, but not for characters? Because that's not true for all genres. Okay, think about action movies. No one complains about the main character beating someone up when they didn't have to beat someone up. No one complains if they didn't have any character development. Why not? Because it's an action movie. Why? But why? I mean, you hear people complain all the time saying, oh, you couldn't just sneak in like that, or, oh, look at all the gratuitous explosions, that would never happen. What makes it more likely for people to nitpick characters but not the plot? Doctor Who is essentially escapism. I mean, it's fun to watch characters go off and have crazy adventures because maybe you want to go off and have crazy adventures, but you can't because you're afraid of people on the outside. But then people just weirdly turn on these characters. They start questioning their every action, even if they are dealing with situations so much better than you would. That is my question, Audrey. Why are characters so often more analyzed than the plot? Is it just the human condition? Is it only true for certain genres or specific types of characters? And I'm totally guilty of it too, don't get me wrong, although I do have a weird tendency to just like things. On a related note, I found a very interesting post on Tumblr, ha ha ha, but it's about Mary Sue's, which is a concept that I know both of us have similar feelings about, but it kind of made me question everything ever, so I'm gonna link that below and that might be part of your response. I don't know. Whatever. I vlogged successfully in my dorm. I'm gonna go do college-y things now. Bye.